106-pound championship final.
Number 19, Nick Soriano. The number 2, soon to be number 1 junior high wrestler in the country, Spencer Lee. Sagerstown, PA. Suriano, Bergen Catholic, New Jersey.
Bergen Catholic. Is that Dave Bell?
Over under for points scored this match.
You're asking the wrong guy. And
it's going to be over.
In Soriano, he won by
heavy on the elbow. There's the
call.
And he's
the arm.
He's really good with this arm bar. He goes arm bar backside half. He's real tough at it. Got 2 pins so far already. He'll run this bar forward, sneak a backside half, and smack him up there. Oh, he was there.
Oh boy, we already got
Young Guns coming to the table.
Young Guns, said to be the best club in the country by Willie the Sailor.
I'd have to agree with him.
They got some
Young Guns, PA.
They had a heavy presence. Young Guns today with Kemmer and Shields and Maruka. They were all in the quarters or semi. All in semis, I think, except Shields.
Here we go, back to action with 1:21 on the clock. 2-0 score for Spencer Lee.
He doesn't keep him out of that bar. This might be a short match.
And
you know what the best way to counter a bar is?
What's that, Brian?
Not get in one.
Oh, the best coaching advice Hazard has right there.
That's right.
That's his counter to everything. Don't get in it.
So running that. Soriano's just fighting down there. Now comes to his feet on the edge. We got college out of bounds rules, so they're still in center mat with 57 seconds.
Go, Spencer. Don't force it. Make sure you break it down, all right? Don't force it. Let it happen.
And Soriano's going to get set. Lee lines up.
I think he's a forcer. I think he's going to force the bar now. Soriano did a nice job. We'll change it.
Pennsylvania, what they had, 39 in the quarters, 30 in the quarters?
30 in the quarters.
Tad bit of depth.
I think they have.
Oh, bars back in. He's tough here.
So Suriano, he was an Iron Horse champ, right? And that's a Flow major, right?
Yep, there's plenty of guys that are in their 3rd major today. Lots of guys come into this tournament with like 12 matches already.
Masters or majors?
20 seconds left in the
Masters.
Period.
In baiting? They try to bait the guy to get the bar in. He's the
that way you can sit through and put them on their back.
Yep.
There's a shot, Soriano. He gets caught up in the chin cup.
There's only 3 weights. There's only 3 finals that won't have a PA kid in it.
You would find that. 2-1 heading into the second. Dynamite drop in, Josh.
And that is the unparalleled voice of Josh Lowe.
Suriano went down in the 1.5-minute period. Spencer Lee's pretty nasty.
I choose bottom.
Suriano, I choose down.
I choose down.
Nice little hip position.
Suriano trying to get to his feet.
They call the lock in hands.
That's the second point he's going to get in a couple matches for locked hands. And Spencer Lee letting it get to him just a little bit that he gave up that point.
He's having trouble seeing out of his dotted eyes.
Yeah, sweet shiner.
Yeah, it is.
You know those are fun to go to school with.
Everybody asks the question, how'd you do? And if he wins it, you can say, well, you know, you should have seen the other guy.
Yeah. And then when it goes away, you punch it.
Keep on.
You have your little brother punch it.
When it goes yellow, it's not as pretty.
Looked like he locked hands there too.
So here we go, trying to get his hips out. Soriano, the chin drops there. And Lee's gonna.
No swiping.
No swipe.
No swipe.
What's going on? He wasn't happy about that call.
He wanted the swipes.
Pretty sure you're immediately in control when you're in the top position, so swipes happen immediately.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
There is no reaction time there. At least that's the way I understand it.
Beyond reaction time.
And here we go. This is the same position. He's going to try to get his hips out. And comes to his feet.
Lee's a little bit dirty on top. He call his hips pretty foul.
Trying to suck him back down here. He's a hammer on top.
Soriano's not been to his feet for many seconds of this bout.
He's got over a minute of riding time.
Good for 0 in this high school rule.
That's a shame.
4 seconds.
That's one of the best things about Flow Nationals, though, isn't it?
Absolutely. Flow Nationals, bring it. We do riding time. We do college.
Mustaches. You bring the riding time and the out of bounds rules. I don't know. I think it's pretty foul.
Hey,
It's real life.
lot of tournaments.
Looks like Suriano wants to cut him. They're discussing it now.
Tied 2-2.
Suriano rocking a Force 10. I haven't seen a Force 10 for like 2 decades. Roper, you still wear your Force 10s at the compound?
We might need a new one here pretty soon.
Yeah, that one's falling
Does
apart.
Compound sell those? Because we already saw Fretwell tell everybody to buy Compound wrestling gear on camera, so we might as well sell some Compound knee pads too.
3-2 now, Spencer lead.
It's been a takedown and escape for Lee. 2 locked hands points for Suriano.
And Lee's close to scoring a couple sets of near fall. I love the crowd here right around this mat.
It's my favorite thing about Super 32.
Absolutely.
45 now.
They actually roped it up. Remember a couple years ago, you could just be right on the mat. I remember when Dance and Rodriguez were wrestling, they went in the crowd about 4 times. And here we go, trying to go behind, going to a leg attack now. Spencer Lee goes to the edge of the mat, hips out Soriano, and he'll go back.
25 seconds. 25 seconds.
Those Western PA kids are so good in the short offense from front head there. Great lateral movement.
And there's a shot, Soriano. 10 seconds to pick one up. Look for him to attack. There's a knee pull. He's got a single leg now. Go to the edge of the mat. Soriano scores the takedown. They get Soriano the takedown last second, and he goes up 4-3. Wow, that was...
I don't know if I expected that to occur.
Soriano. Hey, he's got the headbands. You gonna go give it to him?
Give it to him now?
Yeah, go out there.
Yeah, go out there.
He won his belt and headband.
When you let him put on a locking hands call. Get me out of here for saying.
And Nick Soriano, Super 32 champ. What do you think?
Number 2, Spencer Lee is number 2, a freshman from Pennsylvania. Suriano is number 1, a sophomore from Bergen Catholic in New Jersey. Spencer Lee looked to have the match in control, looked to have out-wrestled Suriano for most of the match.
Absolutely.
And Suriano scored a late takedown to win the match by 1 last year at 106.
Man, both wrestlers look more physical, a little more grown up this year.
Yep.
Soriano looks way stronger.
Mm-hmm. Spencer Lee was a cadet world team member this year, winning FILA cadets in Akron.
And really physical hands for Spencer Lee so far. He's winding up on those.
He has heavy snaps. Suriano won Beast of the East last year. Spencer was also a Flow Nationals runner-up to the guy we're going to see next, Luke Pletcher. Pretty impressive stuff, considering he's an 8th grader. Well, he was an 8th grader when he did all that.
And there's Lee. He looks for a head inside shot, squared up as Suriano, and comes back to his feet with an underhook. He looks ankle pick from there and clears away, in and out on those attacks. Both guys staying out of danger on their attack. Another shot, Lee. And they're out of bounds. Look at Screwy Louie. He's just shaking behind us with the Bergen Catholic
he's nervous.
wrestler out there.
Screwy Louie's nervous.
It's ridiculous.
He loves his Suriano. And hey, Louie, he's wearing the Pride of Bergen Catholic singlet.
Yeah, he's allowed to wear because he wears the old stuff, and you get new stuff every year. So he gets to wear that.
You get new stuff every year?
Oh, I'm at the
What do you finance that?
No, I don't.
No?
So, well, whether it's Adidas or Asics or Nike, I'm trying to think where Coach is going this year. He might go with Nike this year.
And Lee takes a shot. He goes head inside on the left side of Suriano, and he's out. Suriano takes a shot. Lee started to get an angle on a reshot there.
Man, Lee is busy, isn't he?
Yeah, this match is 0-0, but more action than most matches.
Scoreless first. The flip goes to Spencer Lee. He's going to go down. You want to get that first point in case it goes the ride out.
How many Young Guns guys are here this year? I remember last year those guys staked out a corner.
Yeah, Young Guns are doing. They have a bunch here. They're doing work.
And some of their hammers didn't come. I think 3 or so. And there's the first point of the bout. Lee comes to his feet for the escape.
Chisco has chicken pox, so he scratched, literally.
Ding for the cheese joke buzzer.
Lee out rather quickly. Only point on the board.
And that's fine. I enjoyed watching them on their feet in the first period. There's a high crotch attempt. Good down block by Suriano. Right by the edge. He digs an underhook again, circles. And he's going to shoot Lee out of bounds.
Strip matter calling for stalling. What do you think?
It's in his blood. Head-to-head, Spencer Lee goes back to that collar and a heavy hand.
Spencer Lee, for a young kid, really does a good job at clearing hands.
Shoots through some heavy hand fighting from Suriano. Now to bounce, 49 on the clock. This is going to be a match where one score is going to win it.
Yeah, I think so too.
And what a treat, though. Don't get a lot of 1-2 matchups, until about Flow Nationals time.
Yeah, 1 versus 2 is
maybe
always
a couple
fun
who's number
because
one
you know
matchups.
exactly what's on the line.
So,
and both these guys wrestle 6 minutes.
it's great, too, the tournament of this depth and strength early in the season. It sets up drama the whole season. If you remember Dean Heil and Aaron Pico last year, how that went, and it led up, into Iron Man. Everybody anticipated this matchup that never ended up happening, but it gave us something to think about the whole year.
Yeah.
And then Pico hasn't lost since then, right?
He has not.
And there's a shot, reshot Soriano, but it's out of time. 2 minutes left in regulation. Soriano's got to choose bottom.
Should be interesting here,
he has
too.
He's hesitating, though. Maybe doesn't want to be underneath Lee so bad.
He's going to go down. See what Lee does.
Strip Matter's got a grin on his face, too. I think he smells blood after that hesitation.
You think Lee can turn him?
He thought about choosing neutral.
Yeah, that's Suriano thinking maybe it might be dangerous to go underneath, but I don't know. I've seen a lot of Spencer, and he's good on top, but I don't know if he can turn him, can he?
Well, we will see. He's starting to work for a breakdown. It's hard to turn the top guy in the country.
Right. He does have a nice little tilt.
Now Suriano's fighting hands, comes to his feet, knee slides. Starts clearing away, hips were clear for a second. And maybe not a turn, but
he did have
we're
hip
looking at 30
separation
seconds through. There's a quarter of the period gone.
Now Suriano got hand control. Spencer trying to follow.
Up to his feet again, working on hands. Lee drops to a leg. High crotch position. And they're out of bounds. Going to go get a fresh start with 113.
So he ran off 47.
47, no stall warnings.
The last couple, maybe 20 seconds, were a little dicey. You felt maybe a stall coming.
Suriano keeps his knees under him. Comes up to his feet, and there's the escape. It's 1-1. Someone's going to have to score a takedown unless we go in a lot of overtimes.
Well, and you know what's interesting, too, is that, Lee will get choice. I was going to say, what would Suriano take in a ride out, but Lee will get choice.
Man, both these guys really composed.
Yeah. They're both such great kids. Both very well spoken, humble kids.
You can hear Lee's hands.
Yeah.
When he touches Suriano. Suriano feeds him one right back. 42 seconds.
Soriano did look over to his corner and said, he keeps pushing me. Lee thought about a wrap arm there. Now digs an underhook. There's a shot.
Lee double leg straight on. He's trying to run to it.
There's a stall warning on
Suriano.
I think it was about time, though. I mean, Lee's moving forward all the time.
Warning. I don't think it's going to matter at all in this match.
I don't know, Joe. We got a minute on our feet. There's a drag attempt for Suriano.
They won't end this match with a stall.
That's true.
Or with a
true.
Double stall. Put a minute on the clock, Willie. First overtime match of the finals.
I wish it was unlimited overtime. I could watch this all day. Even the little nuances of hand fighting that these guys have, the snaps and the clearing of hands.
You look, first of all, they're freshmen and sophomore. They're in the finals of Super 32. These guys, realistically, would beat a lot of Division I wrestlers right now.
Spencer Lee's been in 2 finals, and he didn't start his freshman season yet.
Who was in front of him?
He's only a freshman this year. No, I'm saying he didn't begin his freshman season yet. Season, and he's already made two Super 32 finals. That's like Pico. Pico won 4 Fargo titles before he started his freshman season.
He's all right.
He's not bad.
Here we go, overtime, 113 pounds. And Lee continues to move forward. Little finger fight action.
And you know, what do you think the dynamic is for both these kids, the mindset, Joe? Like, Suriano won last year, and Lee lost.
There's a deep shot, Suriano. High cross position. Shoulders starting to slip. He's got to readjust his hips now. Lee, crotch lift. He's got the better position now. He's going to try to scoop behind. Lee, hips are out. He's got 30 seconds to try to go behind and end this match. He's up. There's a takedown. Spencer Lee comes back after a loss last year.
Spencer Lee gets redemption. I was going to say, one is the hunted and the other one is the hunter, right? So those guys, look at it. Soriano's all bloody. 2 great kids, man. What a great match.